let's work on myofascial release. And I've put a little movement pattern together that you can do. I do this every morning when I wake up. It's short, it's sweet, and you will feel so much better knowing that your skeletal system and your musculature system, your muscle system, is beautifully supported by your fascia. So fascia is what covers, it holds everything together, and everything is connected to everything. So something that's going on in your foot could be affecting your shoulder on the other side. So we all have tightness in different areas. So I'm going to give you a well-rounded little system, a little routine that I do every morning. Once I get out of bed and I move around a little bit, I get my coffee going, and I will actually do this before I sit down and have my coffee. So let's start with our lateral line. So I stand with my legs close together, not really far apart, a little closer than hip width apart. I put my thumb to my head and my hands on my waist. Now I'm going to move sideways with a straight spine. Come back. And the whole idea is to remain in this plane with a straight spine. So you're going to have the inkling to go really deep and push it, but that's not the idea. You really just want to wake up your system. So I'm bending, as you can see, the leg on the side that I'm going towards, and I'm keeping my spine extremely straight. I'm going to do about 6, and then I'm going to switch sides. So we all have imbalances, and you want to do, and you want to notice where you're feeling it the most and which side you're feeling it the most on. And you're going to do 2 to 1. So a few more reps on the tight side is what I recommend. So I do 6 per side on those. Then I'm going to take my legs a little wider apart, and the feet are facing forward. I'm going to bend the one side, keep the other leg straight, and the same thing. I'm going to put my hand right where your leg meets into your hip. I'm going to bend and keeping that straight spine. I'm going to do that 6 times, and I'm going to notice what I feel. It's not meant to be deep. It's not meant to be hard. It's our fascial system. So I can tell that my left inner thigh is much tighter than my right. And what you're working here is your deep front. So adductors are part of that. And so you're going to do 6 or so. I pick 6. You can do 7. You can do whatever you feel good at. So I feel I'm going to do it again on this side, and then I'm going to do a few more on this side because I'm feeling really quite a bit of tightness on this side. So just a couple more. Nothing deep, nothing holding, just gentle, okay? So now I'm going to have my legs hip width apart again. And I'm going to bend my knees slightly and come across and come across. So I'll turn sideways. You can do this in several ways just to see where you're tight. I'm rounding out and putting a bit of an anterior tilt on my pelvis rather than a posterior tilt, an anterior tilt, because I'm very tight through my lower back and I can feel that tightness. So I'm going to keep that soft bend and bend with a little bit of that posterior tilt in my pelvis. And I can feel a really nice stretch. Both sides are about even. So I'm going to go for a few. I've lost count. So you can do what feels good to you. Then I'm going to work my deep arm line or my arm line through the front. And I'm going to take one leg forward and match the center of the arch. So it's almost like a warrior pose or a Tai Chi look move. I'm going to come a nice wide stance. I'm going to sink into that front leg. I'm going to put this arm out and I'm going to push this back, push, push. And 6 and 7. 7's my favorite number. So you do you, and then I'm going to turn that and do the same on the other side. So I'm going to sink in that front leg, take that arm out, and push forward, push forward. 3, 4, and I'm going to notice where I feel tight. 5, 6, 7. They both feel about the same. So I've been doing this now for over a month since I've been certified in the Myofascial Release course through Fitness Online Education, a gentleman named John Pulley. He's amazing. So now I'm going to take my hand in front, clasp them, front of my sternum, and I'm going to soften my knees and round out my upper back. And then come back, thumbs are out, open up and look up. And I'm going to do this move. Let's say 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I've got that done. So those are the very simple moves that I do when I first get up. There is one more, and it's for the hamstring. It's the back of the body. Actually, there's 2 more. So 1, you're going to put your hands here. So anybody who's a desk worker, who sits a lot, who has very tight hamstrings, is an amazing move. You're going to put your hands here. You're going to take your foot forward. You're going to have a soft bend in your knee. You're going to bend the other knee, and you're flexing your foot, and you're coming down just to where you can feel it. Nice little stretch through your entire superficial back line. So our fascia here comes from our forehead all the way down, the back, into the hamstrings, wraps around the bottom of your feet. Let's go one more on this side. So now I'm more supple through here. And now there's one more. And I always end with this one. And I'm going to have my hands in the front of my legs, shoulder blades are back. And again, because I am so tight through my lower back, I'm not going to do like I would with my deadlift, have my butt and my hip hinging with a neutral spine, not a sticky out spine and not a tilted forward pelvis. I'm going to do, if I were doing my deadlifts, I'd be doing that. But because I am very tight through here, I'm going to round out again, doing that anterior tilt and come crawling down my legs and come back up. And making sure I keep that slightly forward tilt. Soft bend in the knees, coming down. And then there's this move. Spreading out my toes, putting that arch in my feet. And I do about 10 to 12 of those. And they feel really good, and it opens this up. One more for the superficial front line, and that is reaching, taking the foot back, locking out the knee, looking up, soft bend in the front leg. Like I said, it's not meant to hurt. It's not meant to be a stretch. It's releasing your fascia, loving your fascia. And let's go 3 more, 2 more, last one. And there you have it. Some very simple moves that open up the body. They're great in the morning. Stay tuned, subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell so that you're notified next time I put something else up. The next one is going to be a little bit more advanced myofascial release moves. So stay tuned. Do these ones for now. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and thank you so much to my subscribers. I love you.